Yeah, you were cutting out for a second.
I
But
was
yeah,
cutting out. I was cutting the cheese
100%.
more like it.
Now it's better.
Oh yeah, of course. It's because we got crisp, very crisp.
There it is. Yeah, it's moving nice now.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing, man. It's like just like my first cousin. Beautiful, beautiful thing. Um, but yeah. So I mean, we're up.
Yep.
We're up. We're on YouTube. We're on Twitch. We're live.
So, yo, we're live.
We're live.
All right. So, welcome to the Manic Money Finance channel. I'm Crypto Corey,
I'm Money Mike.
and he's Money Mike. You already know.
It's,
Come on now.
it's
We keep telling you.
the place for
Why are you
finance.
trading the weekends? Right? Why are you trading the weekends? Don't do that.
That's the best thing about the
Right?
stock
What
market. You can't trade the weekends.
There you go. Yeah, right. So there's a reason, right? There's a reason for that. So why are you trying to trade crypto on the weekends when the stock market's closed? Right?
I don't know, man.
We're looking for high probability big moves, right? We're not looking for small peanuts. And I mean, yeah, you can get some small peanuts on the weekends, but why would you want that? Right? Don't even take my word for it. Just, you know what? We'll see you next weekend. If you want to keep trading weekends, how has it been working out for you?
Lately,
We'll
dude,
see you next weekend.
lately Bitcoin has basically been coupled with the S&P. When the S&P goes up, Bitcoin goes up, vice versa. When the S&P goes down, Bitcoin seems to go down. So, I mean,
Yep.
why would Jerome Powell's
Yeah,
speech
you'll
cause
see
huh?
correlations like that a lot.
It's like, why would Jerome Powell's speech cause Bitcoin to go under 100K? Makes no sense.
Well, your stop loss was there. That's why.
Insane.
That's why. I saw this. I don't like bringing up names, but from what it looks like, there's a lot of professional traders, but there's like a professional trader influencer out there. I'm not gonna name his name. I saw like a little clip because I doom scroll sometimes. I get caught in it. I got to be honest with y'all. So I do doom scroll. I came up with this because I get a lot of trading stuff in my feed, and this one guy like that he commented on, I forget, it was a professional trader that it was like he was saying, next time you have a trade, you put your position at the stop loss and then you wait for it instead of just entering in. It's like, and then he says, well, this guy he's a professional trader, obviously, but he's making you think that the markets are out to get you. The markets aren't out to get you. There's not anybody hunting your stop loss. Yeah, come on, guys. How long are you gonna believe that?
Well, you don't believe.
You know what
You
I'm
know me.
saying?
I don't believe anything.
There's it seems to be that there's professional traders out there, and they're gatekeeping a lot of this information from you. That's what I'm starting to see. They don't want you figuring out it. And that's what we're showing you.
They also don't want you to know how easy it actually is at the end of the day. Like,
It's easy once you figure out the market's out to get you. What and it was put perfectly by my mentor today in class. We had class on Sundays, yeah. And he says, counter trade yourself. It's that easy. It's perfect. Perfect way to put it. Just counter trade yourself. And what does that mean? I used to be a breakout trader. I still catch myself doing it sometimes. It's especially on leverage, very, very damaging. You do not want to buy green candles, right? That's what we teach on the stream is to buy the red candles, right? It seems obvious, but when you're in the moment, it can just completely go past you. And trust me, I know it because I've been in it. I do it. I still catch myself doing it sometimes. It can easily go past you. We want to buy the red candles and sell on the green candles, but when we see the 1 minute breaking out and we see, oh, it's pumping, it's now gotten above new highs. We talked about it on the stream last night how scammy price action was yesterday and the reason why I didn't trade.
Scammy.
We can go back into it because it did the same thing today. Right? Let's go
Bitcoin?
back into it.
Bitcoin wrecked stop losses and took people's money.
Does it all the time. And that's why we wait for the stop hunt. I don't know why I keep coughing tonight.
Preposterous.
Excuse me.
I mean, that's why I was rocking the TradFi markets this week. I'm not gonna lie. I was telling you, Corey, like I really wish that I had put in a put on the S&P 500, the SPY index, and ETF at least, and like I was kicking myself in the butt for not, just betting on the fact that this like unsustainable growth in the S&P was gonna just get wrecked by Jerome Powell getting in front of a mic, and I feel like a dum-dum for not taking that trade. As you and I know, it's basically
well, yeah, we talked about it on stream, right? And I caught myself trading too, so even I catch myself from time to time.
Yeah,
not following my own advice.
Well, the funny thing is
I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
You look at the chart, and you even said this thing looks like it's going to go down. It has to correct. This is too much. It just keeps going up and up and up and up and up. Sure enough.
Right? We need a retracement. So right now we're looking for a bottom, but I mean, let's be honest, guys. We got the daily fair value gap at 83,000. We've been talking about this weeks ago. We've been monitoring this in live time, right?
Weeks ago.
My throat's been, I don't know what's going on. As soon as I start talking about this, maybe for some reason they don't want this information getting out.
Or maybe you got the Rona, bro.
I've been out in the sun all day.
Oh
no, it's probably from the
dude, that desert
wind. The rips I took before we got on stream as well.
Dude, that desert wind, dude, that destroys your mouth and throat. The day that I did the Grand Canyon hike, I went nuts and I jogged half of it. Dude, my mouth.
Well, yeah, a lot altitude change on that. Like it's not just dude. But I know what you're talking about.
My mouth felt like there was like 100 cuts inside of it, and I couldn't even eat a burger because of the sodium was stinging my like gums, tongue. I mean, you name it, dude. It was like the silica in the sand had cut the inside of my mouth. It was rough.
That's crazy.
Dude, it sucked.
Yeah, well, the air is super dry out here.
I know. Which ultimately isn't.
Yeah, even
what's up?
Go ahead.
Ultimately, that's kind of a good thing, but yeah.
So yeah, check it out. Daily fair value gap here, like we've been talking about.
Bring up the chart.
Saying, put it. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Jeez, I'm just dying over here. Sorry about this, guys. Now, you don't want to hear me like coughing. It's just annoying. But
I know, dude.
yeah,
Loud noises in the
sorry
microphone,
about
super annoying.
yeah. So we're gonna do our best here. Hopefully, I don't lose my voice while I'm talking. This is what happened the other night. I don't know what's going on, but we've had this on our charts, right? I've been telling you guys to put it on your charts. We have a daily fair value gap here, inefficiency in price. So there's a very real possibility we go into this, maybe even touch the top of it, right? But ideal entry would be consequent encroachment of the fair value gap, which would be midway point, which puts us at 83,350. Am I saying it's going there? No, it could reverse at any time, but there's an inefficiency there, and we have to put it on the charts. We have to make sure we keep an eye on it. So let's keep an eye on that. Right now, I mean, right, we've broken out of this trend. Jeez, let me grab the right tool. So let's get all these out of the way. Put the fair value gap up there so you guys can see it.
Oh yeah.
Have you checked audio? Everything's good on stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good to yeah.
Yeah, ours is good.
So yeah, 83,000 is our area of interest. Am I saying it's going there? No, absolutely not. But it is an inefficiency. More often than not, price needs to fill this before they go to a higher high. Right? Let's pull from this low to the high. We can go from this high, right? That would put still, right? If we pull from this high, 618's right in that area. We could even go past this, right? To
Dude,
786, which would put us at $75,000, right? And really, if we get there, we can go a little lower, and that's going to create a bullish retest of the cup and handle flag. Because we need to zoom out, folks, right? This sounds scary to people who have probably just entered. Geez, can I find the right tool?
What?
What is going on? Right here.
No, I got the microphone off.
786. Let's put a line there.
Why are you
Boom.
watching it?
What do I
literally
mean
had
by
the microphone
bullish
turned off.
retest?
Could you hear me
What?
yelling at the dog?
No?
Oh, okay. 'Cause I turned on the microphone. My dog, man, he freaks
You-
out.
you-
You know? Can you hear this?
You yell. Don't yell at the dog. Yeah, we're just going over price action.
Can you hear this? No?
No. No.
Dude. That's probably a good thing.
All right. So we're gonna keep going. So we're
Keep going
talking
where?
about the bullish retest. We're gonna keep going in our price analysis, right? We had a big run up.
I know.
What happened on the last big run up? Well, we consolidated. Look at this. People are fed from this low. I want you guys to like do this with your charts. I want you to get intimate with your charts. I want you to start really exploring things. This is artistic, right? I like to play piano. I like to make music. I mean, I know it's not going to be great, make me famous, right? But I enjoy it because it's interesting, right? And I love creativity. And you can find that same creativity in the charts. That's why I love the charts, right? Because I sit down and I love to find, okay, what happens when I pull the fib here? What happens when I take the measure move? Why did this pump? Where was I looking for the low? What happened when it hit the low? This is what you need to do if you want to be successful in this. You need to create it as your craft. You have to be intimate with it. You have to sit down and enjoy it. Because if you don't enjoy this, you're not going to be successful. I just have to put some real knowledge on you guys right there. But this is an artistic craft, right? We're looking for patterns, we're using indicators, we find our own thing, right? Just like in music, right? We find our own thing that works for us. And just like in music, some people try to copy people and they're not that good. What happens when they do their own thing? Oh my goodness, isn't that a beautiful, beautiful thing? Because really, we're mimicking the laws of nature here, right? We're using Fibonacci, and there's a lot of crazy nuances to this game, and really, what we're doing is next level, right? Because the fact that this works is crazy.
Corey, I think it's actually pronounced Fibonacci. Fibonacci.
Yeah, it could be that.
Fibonacci. Yeah.
So there you go. You learn something every day.
Right? Oh man. Good times. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of an interesting thing because usually through Christmas and into the new year, Bitcoin and the crypto markets in general tend to like really just kind of catapult. So this really kind of seems like the algorithms are robbing people this time around because most people are expecting Bitcoin to just keep elevating right through the new year. And this time,
yeah. Go ahead.
This time it doesn't look like that. It's everything retraced. Everything's in a correction pattern at the moment. There's very few stocks that are actually like really killing it. Basically, most of the ones that are killing it at the moment, we talked about. So there is that.
We told you.
Yeah.
We told you.
Is now too early to bring up BlackBerry? BB?
Yeah, we can just jump right into it.
Yeah. I mean, we'll jump back into Bitcoin. Honestly, it looks like an entry point in Bitcoin.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man.
Oh my goodness.
This made the end of my year. I just made my Christmas.
Wow.
I spent all my money on Christmas gifts today, though, because money is
wow. That's beautiful.
Meaningless.
That's fucking beautiful.
I know.
Sorry, I used the F word right there, folks.
Fire truck. Yeah.
So. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's a beautiful cup and handle that played itself out. It's probably still going. Let's look at it.
Yeah, I think it's gonna correct a little bit. There's too many big players.
Oh yeah, it's way past the target, dude.
Yeah.
It's going for this stop.
There's too many big players.
Honestly, right now, if I had that, I would have sold the full position.
I did on
and
Friday.
I would be looking for a re-entry. Yeah.
Friday afternoon.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Sick.
I bought $3 calls too. So the $3 calls with a demo account, not financial advice. I bought $3 calls at the beginning of the week when it was $2.68, and I got those bad boys for a little over 10 cents a piece. Offloaded them for.
You can talk about your real account. You don't have to say it's a demo account, but anything that say we enter live into on stream. At least I've heard from some sources that we can't trade live funds on stream. I don't know if that's true or not.
Sounds good. Yeah. No.
That's what I've heard.
I took my.
But we could talk about our entries and what we do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took my entire brokerage account and I bought $3 calls for early January on this past Monday. before earnings when it was at 268. So when it hit 370, 360, between 360 and 370, I sold, the rest of them. I sold, I sold my initial investment just before earnings on Thursday afternoon. And then I wrote out the rest of the contracts for a 300% gain. So I had no risk and I could just kind of relax and let it do its thing on Friday, which ended up playing out nicely. I turned basically tripled my investment. Boom.
Congratulations, man. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, so I mean, to trade something like this short term, you have to understand, folks, that not every time your model is going to play out. See, just look at this in this clear example, right? So see this beautiful cup and handle. We see it, right? And it did not play out to its full potential. It did break out and it took a double top here, right? So if you're watching at the time and you saw price, look at that gap, by the way.
and look at it get
Gaps
filled.
down, pops back up almost to get a new high. If you see this, guys, girls, everybody who's watching, right? You need to consider that most likely your position is going to get walked on and your stop loss is going to get hit. So might as well take what you can while you have it. And if you get to the point, say this is the daily chart. So this took a week, right? So this took some time to happen. You would have seen, right, this make a lower low. Not only that, you see how much it gapped. And the fact that it came back all the way back up there, you should feel blessed. And you should say, you know what? I know my original model didn't play out. Why? Why didn't my original model play out? Let's go through this step by step because I want to make sure you understand the mindset. The original idea that we had was that the cup and handle was going to get us paid. You see it,
The
right?
cup
We
and
have the
handle,
kind of the
baby.
curved bottom, and this is what you need to start thinking about. As soon as these things do not play out in your favor, you have to accept that you're wrong. The sooner you accept you are wrong, the sooner you're going to say, I gotta just bail. I was wrong on the idea, so I need to bail, right? It's not like, oh, maybe something else can happen. I can play it out. I'll find another model. You need to go in here, right? Because let me tell you, folks, I'm going to show you right now. You will find what you want to see. And if you want it to be bullish, it'll be bullish. And you'll say, oh, that's super close to the 786, but it's not perfect, is it? But your mind will say in the moment, oh, it hit the 786. This is what I've seen on the Manic Money Finance channel. It hits 786 and it reverses. And we have a strong response in that area, right? But it's not perfect, right? And you know the models we show you because they're pretty much close to perfect. And you decide to say, you know what, it's going to reverse, it's going to make a new high here. And it doesn't make a new high. What do? You start riding this down. Oh, and then what do you do after that? Let me get all these drawings out of the way. So now you know the bull flag out of the cup and handle failed. So what are you thinking in your mind? Maybe it will go to the 786 and retrace. So now you start pulling from here to this high. And you start riding this price down to here, hoping that it's going to reverse. And guess what? Doesn't reverse. So what do you do next? Now you pull from this low. Oh, maybe it will reverse there. But no, it doesn't.
Did you say blow or low?
Then you're looking for the low.
Low.
You're looking for the bottom because the bottom will hit a 786.
I thought you said blow. I
This
got a little excited.
happens on. No, but the 786 hits every single time on the bottom. Don't take my word for it. Just go back and look at the charts. Every single bottom will have almost a perfect 786 retracement.
We like bottoms
Yeah,
over
I know
here.
it's trippy.
Nice round bottoms.
So now you pulled from this high, this low to this high, and it hits the 886, and you start convincing yourself because you've seen altcoins retrace on the 886, but guess what? It's not going to retrace here. And then it just takes out the low and it keeps going. Right? So when you knew out here, right? You knew, let's just say, I knew, I've done this. I just walked you through the mindset of how to get wrecked when you don't follow your original plan, right? We knew the flag failed. Here, we knew it from that point. At that point, you knew when it came back up and it made a lower low right here, for a fact, it was going lower. For a fact. But somehow, some way, you tried to convince yourself in your mind that it was going to reverse the whole way down. Well, guess what? Doesn't work like that. As soon as you know your model or your play was going to fail, you need to get out. And that is the hard part of trading, folks. I need to hit this completely out of the park because I want to bring it, because we're going to bring this back around. As soon as you see your original plan fail, that's when you need to cut it off.
Actually, that's a really important thing for people to learn, man. Like if you were to get out of every single losing trade at a 5% loss, you'll probably be in the profit in your lifetime by far. Like, astronomical. If you get out at 5% on every single losing trade, dude, you are going to win. And that is where most people go wrong in trading. Investing in general.
And that is probably the hardest part because I mean, I'm speaking from a man's point of view because it's different for women because they have a different brain. They think differently than men. Let's be completely honest about that.
Whoa.
So,
whoa, bro.
A man will and I mean that's not 100% because nothing is 100%, but a man will be more ego driven, right? And especially when he's wronged, right? Us as men, we're gonna be like, no, you can't do that. You can't wrong me. I'll show you. I'll come back twice as hard. And then what happens? We get wrecked, right?
Dude,
that's what the problem with us, as typically with most men, not saying all men, but with most like male mindsets, right?
not all men, but enough men.
But very ego driven to the point where we're like, you're not gonna wrong me. I'll show you what's up. Like I'll come back. I'll show you.
Right.
And then what happens?
Right.
We're gonna get
you say no, and I'll go to your house during your family reunion in front of all your relatives. Wait, what?
No, yeah, we wouldn't do that.
Never.
But that's why this works so well. We have to understand the psychology of this trading because in there lies the keys to our success, right? We know that these markets are super good at robbing us, right? That's why they're not going to change. They're too good at robbing you. So they're going to keep doing the same things, right? So over the weekend, when I saw, as soon as my alert gets hit on my exchange, like, oh, Bitcoin hits new all-time high, hits a new high, right? It's up 5%. Like, I get these notifications, right? And as soon as I get that notification, what would I do? I think, what would I do if I was a beginner trader? Well, I would get excited. I'm thinking, oh, it's breaking new highs. Like we talked about yesterday. Let's bring up Bitcoin, by the way, because this is a perfect example. I want to drive it home because we went over it yesterday, and it was such a perfect example of accumulation, manipulation, distribution. AMD profiles, right?
Basically, you have to ask yourself, what would Jeff Bezos do?
Or you got to ask yourself, what would I do as a retail mindset? Am I excited right now? And why am I excited? If I'm super excited, well, maybe it's time to go the opposite direction, right? These are the things you need to be testing in the demo account, because if you're trying this with live funds, you're gonna lose money. I guarantee it. But that's the part of this, right? Every business loses money, right? It's how you manage the losses. And that's the key. Look at this. Like, that's a big M pattern.
I don't
I gotta
think
just say it
every
right now,
business loses
folks.
money. Yeah, we should definitely be buying right now, dude. Remember we do a live demo
Uh,
trade without live funds? You should take your entire portfolio of demo funds right here. This is not real money, obviously, and we should be buying Bitcoin right now. Catch the falling knife, Corey. Let's do it.
so I'm going short.
Yeah, bro, you should be buying right now.
That's an M pattern.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
M for Money Mike.
we're at the last week. We're at the last week of the month. Remember?
Yes. Red at the end of the
Unfortunately,
month
yeah,
means
we
green
we
at the
didn't
beginning.
hit our high. But I mean, let's just be honest, man. Like, yeah, that's an M pattern. We're in the last week of the month, right? Most
All right.
likely I see this going down. We can just go and fill the fair value gap. That. I'm not saying that's gonna happen, right? But right, we have to be prepared for it,
I mean,
right? We want to see that inefficiency get filled eventually.
I mean, honestly, this looks like the perfect beginning of a large green weekly candle, where basically Bitcoin corrects to the upside and everybody gets wrecked in January.
Well, we have 9 days to close this candle, and right now we're getting a red candle, or in this case is a black candle. We're getting a down close candle. So for the month of December. So this could change. Like, we still have 9 days, like I said, right? But wouldn't that be perfect? It just comes down, touches the fair value gap, and then comes back up.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be perfect if over the Christmas week, the S&P 500, the QQQ, which is NASDAQ, and the Dow all go up and touch their all-time highs again, and then get wrecked to the downside the second January comes around?
I could see that too.
Right?
I mean, like, it's the beginning of the year. So I mean, we have to be prepared for whatever's going to happen. And really, I mean, that's why you're going to see, like, even stocks, like right now, they're volatile because people don't want to be holding for the beginning of the year. They want to get some information first and then jump in, you know?
Yeah. So big money has already done all of their tax loss harvesting. So Big Money has already sold shares for tax loss harvesting, which they basically is they look at their portfolio and any stocks that are underperforming and look like crap. They will sell as many shares as they need to maximize their deductions when it comes to like their against their income on stocks. So it's called tax loss harvesting. So instead of keeping those shares that are down, they sell them to offset their profits, and that's done. So this last week of the year is basically why people call it a Santa Claus rally. This last week of the year, I don't know about Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a very unique asset class and situation. But as far as like the stocks and Wall Street goes, like that's done. So now the rich people are looking at certain stocks and going, hey, it's the last week of the year. We have extra cash. Let's buy certain stuff. And if you want to be successful, you should figure out what they're buying.
Follow the big money, right?
Yes.
That's what's going on. We're gonna swim with the whales. And what are the whales doing? Well, they're getting you wrecked. I gotta say, I just gotta let you know. I'm sorry, guys. But that's what we're showing. We're showing you exactly how you get wrecked. How is that? Because I've gotten wrecked so many times that I'm telling you right now. I'm not super successful at this, right? I'm still learning, but that's why I'm doing it with you guys because I'm going to get better, right? And I have mentors and I show up every single day and I know for a fact I'm going to be successful, right? So you watch on the stream, how consistent am I, right? How consistent am I with what I'm showing you on the charts and what I'm saying, right? And that's something you're going to have to determine over time. Right now, I would have to say, I mean, I'm doing decent. I'm not all right. I'm not like perfect, but my calls for the most part, they play out, right? And that's big. I'm willing to put myself out there, put my opinions, especially on this kind of stuff is super controversial, right? I don't care, right? That's how committed I am. How committed are you to this? You need to start asking yourself these questions because if you start getting scared, you start having that voice in your head saying, well, that's not realistic. You got to understand that voice in your head saying that, it's not you. And the sooner you realize that voice that's critiquing every single thing you do, it's not you, that's the moment you start making progress.
What do you mean it's not you? You mean the inner monologue, the babbler,
Yeah.
that voice in the back of your head?
Not you. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean I get it, man.
You don't believe that?
100%.
You
Of
don't
course
believe
I
that?
believe that. It's that inner voice that literally entertains the worst case scenario every time. And we all have that.
Think about it. We think about it. It's my arm. It's my hand. What does that mean?
Your
It's
arm and
it's
your
like,
hand?
oh, I own it. I own it. Right?
What?
It's not me, but it's a part of me. Trippy stuff. We're not gonna go too deep on that, but yeah.
Is this some like
Um
philosophical thing?
oh yeah. It's a part of you. It's not you. Just like your models and your opinions and everything else, those are your thoughts. It's not you. Who is you?
You? Like the Chinese detective? You?
You are your actions, right? You are what you do in this physical realm. We can have these intentions, we can have these thoughts, we can have all these things, but until we carry them out, technically that's not truly you, right?
I mean, that sounds compelling. Um, that is a very deep philosophical uh idea that like you are your actions. I honestly like tend to agree with that in a lot of different ways, but like you are your actions also at the same token, you know? Like it's kind of not true. You know what I mean? Cuz like if you are your actions, then you're saying that everything you've done in your life is what makes you you. So the horrible things that you've done is also part of who you are. And
But
like
you can change those
that's
things.
the thing. Yeah, as you
Like
grow,
you can make
mature.
amends and you can make those things right,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, as you learn and heal from your trauma, you can,
There you go.
yeah, exactly. But like that's a very damn dude. I can't believe it's coming up on stream right now. Like, yeah, mind blown.
Yeah. And the trade's reversing on us right now, but it's all right.
Is it really? Is it going up? Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
is. Dude, I told you to buy. I told you.
I'm looking in like the last stream, right? We and like until this high gets taken out, I'm not really convinced, but
Yeah, yeah, of
we
course.
talked about what was going on the 15 minute, and look at, I mean, it finally broke through this. Oh my goodness, I wish I had the actual drawing from last night. So originally we were playing the bull flag. We'll go over what I talked about briefly last night. So if you were back here, you're playing this bull flag and you pulled from this low. Now you're to this high because you didn't know about this high before, right? The table. But now that we've made a new high, and now you see where that target is, right? Wouldn't that be perfect for it to hit the 786? Right. I could see that. And that would be a beautiful retracement because it really hasn't gone there yet. All right. And we're going to keep that stop loss above this previous high. We're a little late to the party. Let's just be honest, folks. But if we're looking for a reversal, and what I talked about last night, I said we're looking for AMD profiles.
AMD?
All right. AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about
So,
computer chips.
no. So, we'll go over, like I said, what we went over last night. There's accumulation in this range. Accumulation means it's been going sideways. We had this big wick that occurred, what was it, on Friday? Freaked everybody out. And at that point, people were triggered into thinking, oh, we're going short, right? So there's a lot of retail traders out there. They think they should be going short because this is selling pressure. Unfortunately, they don't understand that this is just another dip, right? And yeah, we're going right to the 786 right now. So this is just another dip. And honestly, I could see this just chopping for the next month or two. It's not gonna really do much. It's not gonna move big, right?
That is quite the bold prediction, Corey.
I mean, this honestly, there's everything's on the table right now, but this could be another accumulation, manipulation, distribution. right? So your accumulation, you have a manipulation phase that goes down to here, and then you have a distribution phase where it finally continues to the point where we knew it was going to go, because the target of this flag would put it right up here, right? But wouldn't it be funny that everybody from their stop loss back here gets wrecked? That's your manipulation phase. And that's a higher time a higher time frame, yeah, that I'm talking about.
Hey, what are the moving averages? The lines on your chart, those are all moving averages. What are the colors? Is the 10-day the white?
Yeah, they're not up right now because I've been using them less and less. So,
What
but
are
let's look
those
at
lines
it.
on your chart then?
Oh yeah, they are up. So yeah, we lost to 21.
Yep.
See that we were so far, I didn't even realize. Yeah,
Well above the 200 though.
but this is what I talked about last night as well. Look how far the weekly is from the 21.
That's
That is
crazy, dude.
extremely concerning to me. Every time the weekly has been this far away from the 21, it needs to either consolidate, go sideways, or it's going to pull back. Like right here. Boom. How far it is from the 21. This is why, I mean, I would like to, I mean, either a pullback, which it's kind of already doing, and then consolidates, so it starts chopping sideways, right?
This
Into a flag
consolidation
formation.
does consolidation always mean that it's going to chop sideways?
Yeah, so it's just gonna be creating an idiot box.
An
It's gonna
idiot
just
box?
wreck people on. Yeah, it's gonna create sentiment on both sides of the market for people to think, oh, it's gonna go long or short, and just wreck both of them. That's basically what we saw back here, right? This is a giant idiot box. And I tell you guys, in this box, this idiot box, or this flag, um, that's where I learned what you are seeing today. So, I mean, I'm still learning, but going through this with live funds, right? With the demo account, back into live funds, with a demo account, back into live funds multiple times. I cut my teeth in this right here. So, what you see today is the product of that. It's just going to keep getting better. So, I'm showing you from my experience from trading leverage. Trading leverage is a whole different ball game, right? If you're trading spot, oh my god, like I went back to trading spot and I was like light years better. I was so much better at trading spot now that I've traded high leverage, right? Because I know even from the 1 minute I can see where it's going to turn on a dime on me. I know it's going to come back and take my stop loss. So I might as well take my money, and I'll know I can find another position to enter. I'm not scared because in the past I didn't know how to re-enter. And then I would usually sometimes see price pump after I sold, and it would get me to trick me back into the price, and it would drop just to wreck me. And I've made those mistakes. I don't want you to make the same mistakes as me. That's why we're doing the stream. That's why we're showing you all this stuff. It's a whole nother level, right? And that's not to say that you're gonna avoid um, all the mistakes that I made, because sometimes you actually have to make the mistakes to learn from them. At least I know that's true for me. So yeah, we're gonna trust in our model. Bitcoin 1 minute trade looks like we're probably gonna get that
I know you're in the
move
profit
to the
right now.
786. Yep.
I did
So
not
now we're
expect.
gonna move that stop loss a little bit closer. So we're gonna mitigate that risk. Right now it's almost a 1 to 3. Right. I'm gonna keep this take profit at the 786, but right, this is the kind of trade you want to be in, a 1 to 3, because with the accuracy I have, this only works when you take the model, right? And you play your actual move and you have a sense of trend, you have um you have continuity, you have what's the other word that I'm looking for? You're looking for multiple confirmations. Yeah, you're looking for multiple confirmations on multiple different setups. Right now, from what like I've shown you, the reason why we have our take profit there is the 786 on the 15-minute time frame from back here when we made this low. And honestly, this would be your entry point, say, if you were expecting price to reverse at this point.
It is.
Me personally, I'm not saying it is or isn't, but I'm banking on the fact that this is our local bottom and
Price
that we're gonna play along.
price is about to
So
reverse right now. It's faking out everybody. We're getting a little head fake from the
selling
quarterback.
pressure, trust me, bro. Resistance. That's what's going on right now.
No, we're getting head fake from the quarterback, and all the receivers are going
Yeah.
to the other side of the field.
If you watch Master Friend, you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, trust me, bro. Selling pressure is occurring right now, and they're all about to get walked on. And what are we gonna do? We're gonna buy their stop losses.
Yes, so you're going to close out
And
the short.
that's why I'm saying I wouldn't be shorting the market right now. That's why I'm doing it in a demo count to show you guys, but it can reverse on a dime. But if you were to be, say, looking for a long for the week, well, folks, I mean, it's Sunday night, and this is the time I love to trade. And I'm hunting a bottom, and I'm seeing her. She's getting real close.
94. 94, like right about now.
We're getting close.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'm about to open up a live trade as well.
Close down that short and jump into a long.
Well, that's my take profit at the 786.
Which is what?
But I'm gonna jump into a long on my live account.
Yeah, because dude, this thing, the way it's acting right now, this
This is
isn't
our
gonna
model,
continue.
folks, and we're showing you this stuff in live time. You know how many YouTubers are doing this? None. So why haven't you subscribed? And I just got a notification on my my thing here, so I just enter.
Dude,
Oh
there
my
it is.
goodness!
There it is. You should be closing that short right now and buying long.
Yeah, you're pretty much right.
Yeah, I'm watching the live price right now, and
I just entered in my live trade.
dude,
So my live trade, I can't tell you exactly what's going on, right? But I'm putting my stop loss below the low here because that's the risk I'm willing to accept. I'm putting that stop loss before that low. $1.
$1.
$1 below.
$1 below
Because
what, Corey? Crypto Corey.
the recent low right here.
I know this is kind of exciting.
Really, if the 786 gets violated there, we're gonna jump out of the trade.
No,
But right
honestly,
now,
dude, it looks like the Asian
I am
markets are jumping in on a Monday morning, head
to a long
faking,
here.
the preset algorithmic high frequency trades of the American market and using all of those like predestined, pre-programmed trade points Dude. This is wild, man. So right now,
It's pretty wild.
what are you seeing for a price point on Bitcoin on the trading view?
What for my long position?
What is trading view showing you on your Bitcoin versus US dollar for Coinbase? What price?
Let's
Live price.
let's look at the Coinbase. Yeah, let's look at the Coinbase chart.
You are on the Coinbase chart.
Oh yeah, so it's 93,900.
Yeah, so right now the Robinhood live chart is showing 93,950. It is basically looks like the beginning of a V
$50.
reversal.
It hit the set. It's pretty much a 786. It didn't really hit it. I could say it could go a little deeper,
Okay.
but my protection is below this low. I don't want to see this low taken out, right?
Ooh.
But we're watching in live time right here that the 786. So if we pulled the bodies of the candles, so it went deeper. So we go from the wicks, it hits perfectly current. We want to see within the next 10 minutes that this does not get violated, which is already kind of done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we want to see the body. We want to see the body of the candle close above at this horrible above the 786. That's our entry. I am currently in a live trade with my live funds. I'm in a demo trade as well. I'm not showing you my live trade. This is a demo account that I'm showing you, right? Can't show you my live account, but I'm basically trading right alongside, right? And if the low gets violated, it is what it is. I walk away and I look for another position because we're trying. This is a game of chess. This is actually a little bit more difficult than chess, but it's the same thing. Once you can understand the moves on the board, right? You can understand your opponent's move, how he moves, and you can anticipate his next move. You can position yourself in that move to say, I'm not going to let you fuck me over this time. I'm going to make sure I'm in the right position, right? And that's what we're doing right now. And that's what we're showing you in live time right now. There is no other YouTube channel that's showing you this stuff, right? And
No, live
if
trading.
they're
No.
they're
None of them
probably
do it.
they're charging you money, right? They're going to charge you some money. So, watching this trade. Is there anything you wanted to go over, Mike?
Yes.
For the
100%.
trad.
Market data for this week. So economic US economic calendar. I think it's actually really important to cover the US
Pull
economic
Forex factory here.
Forex factory. Yeah, buddy. So it's really important when you're looking at this economic calendar and you're trying to decide how you're going to trade this week to almost realize that, hey, this is the week that we have Christmas, and the data you see on the economic calendar literally means nothing. And good luck, buddy, because nobody knows. When it comes to the stock market, this is a toss-up week, dude. Like, if you can make money this week, good for you. I'm pulling out. I'm not doing anything till Friday. And that Friday,
You got this.
I'm going to be setting myself up for the next week going into New Year's. Because let's face it, Christmas week, it is always a smorgasbord. It's a flustercluck. There's nothing you can do where you can, maybe pinpoint the market, corner the market, and figure out how to make profit. It's just a total, toss up. Good luck. If you're gonna look at any week in the month, in the year, and you're gonna say, hey, Me trading is basically gambling. This is that week. Like, I know there's a red folder that says unemployment claims on Corey's Forex Factory site, but basically, dude, they drop initial unemployment, initial jobless claims. That gets dropped every Thursday at 8:30. It hasn't mattered for months. Not for months. So unless like blockbuster numbers come out, like 500 to a million initial jobless claims in 1 week, you're good. You're good. Basically, it's a good time to be introspective, retrospective, look at the last year, maybe try to recognize some patterns for setting yourself up for the next year and jump into those because, hey, guess what? Next week, total smorgasbord. So I say good luck to everybody because let's
It's
face it,
sketchy.
dude, I'm not even bothering. Like, I'm not even bothering jumping into the markets. I'm going to spend the next couple days just working and ignoring the financial markets entirely until after Christmas. And that's what I was just telling our viewers. Friday is probably the best day to look at your data, look at the economic calendar for the first week of January, because these last couple weeks of the year, I mean, lukewarm, baseline.
Oh yeah.
Neuro.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I didn't even want to touch it.
Nah, yeah,
It's just like it looks disgusting right now.
yeah. I mean, I'm out.
Right.
I'm out. Yeah. Look, I'm like I was telling the viewers, maybe
I'm
Friday.
out with my money, like on my serious money, but I'm still playing around.
Yeah. I mean,
Right. I'm probably gonna lose it.
plus it's Christmas. It's the time to be with family. It's the time to travel back home. See people. And stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
All the big money's doing that.
Yeah, why?
All the big money's doing that.
Exactly. They're not worrying about freaking. They're thinking about their 17-year-old son who spends 18 hours a day in his room playing Call of Duty, worried about him becoming the next big thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
They're not concerned with the stock market. It's
Oof,
retail
yeah,
traders.
Bitcoin.
Yeah. So the next 2 weeks is going to be all retail traders, trying to find the next thing to jump into. And it's just not there. It's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, that's a lot of That's what I'm seeing as well. Right. Yeah, this position doesn't look too great as of right now. We'll see. We'll wait, but I'm saying, I'm still holding my low here. But there is a lot of newbies that are probably they're jumping into the markets right now as well.
Oh yeah.
That's what's got me concerned, man.
Actually,
Like, I don't,
do you know that most people who invest in the stock market full time start investing in the stock market when they get their tax refund check?
yeah, that's probably true as well,
Mid-February, March, April. So like the last time that Trump was elected president, the 2017, like you saw the markets go nuts. So the algorithms, the high frequency trading bots, the hedge funds, they're going to be looking at like what are they going to be the best stocks to buy into in 2025. So the AI narrative is kind of played out. The winners,
Yeah, I see that.
yeah, the winners have been picked, and they're probably going to fizzle out. Even Palantir, we covered Palantir a lot. They went from $20 less than $20 a share to $80 a share in 2 years.
Oh yeah.
If you were smart, you would have listened to us because we talked about Palantir quite a few times.
We keep mentioning it even a couple streams ago.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know. Their earnings per share growth does not justify their current price on the stock market. Even if they have been added to the S&P 500, which is ultimately because of their market cap, it's going to break down, dude. All the insiders are selling their shares. Palantir is going to probably drop to the $33 range. Rip in your faces, melt your faces off. Like, get the hell out of PLTR right now.
Not financial advice.
Not financial
We're not going to tell you what to buy or sell. We'll never tell you what to do, right? That's nothing. We'll never do that. But right now, if we
Innocent
were to
prediction.
say be in a actual trade, with Palantir and we were up significantly, right?
Honestly, I think
we would take our money.
I honestly think the huge winner this year is going to be QuantumScape. I think they're going to finally bring a product to market in 2025, and we're going to be looking at some insane market valuation, some insane market caps.
So I just want to make a call, Mike, right on stream right now.
Do it.
We just showed you how to buy the bottom.
You got out and you jumped into a long?
Exactly. Yeah, we're in the long right now, as you see it on the screen. Is it on the screen? No, it's not. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so Bitcoin cratered at the 90.
I just showed you. I should have shown you. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we jumped in right at that 786, almost right at 786, a little bit above. So it's not perfect, right? I'm not perfect, but like I just showed you right on stream, I bought that 786. I'm going to hold into tomorrow. My low and my stop loss is below this low back here that we made on Friday, right?
Crazy.
If it gets taken out, right, I lose $20. It's not a big deal, right? And if you're losing, and my account size big enough to where I don't care about that $20.
Are you
So,
adjusting the stop loss up as the price value goes up?
oh yeah, right. So when is it okay for me to adjust the stop loss up to break even? Because ultimately that's what we want to do, right? We want to see price on the 7-minute get back up above that 200, right? We'll also see the 15-minute get back above the 200, right? We'll also see the 5-minute get back above the 200. Really, what will happen when we see the sequence? As you can see it right now, we have a market structure shift. It's playing out right before your eyes. I'm literally trading this sequence in live time with you guys. So you know I'm not BSing you about any of this. I'm 100% real, right? We're having a market structure shift. We want to see the 1-minute is going to break above the 200. That is our first sign. And usually this triggers the bots to buy in a lot, right? And typically that's why I show you, right? That's why I show the beginners. That's why I show the beginners model, right? We buy when price breaks above the 200, right? And I show you the golden cross and this and that. We can go over that. But I'm showing you right now, this is military grade precision. How to buy the bottom when we're below the 200, when it looks super bearish, when everybody is freaking out. How do you buy the bottom? I'm showing you how to catch a knife right now. Really, I should be charging you some money, over $100 an hour, just like all these other crypto bros out there, but I'm not doing that, am I? Look, I'm showing you how it's done. We want to see the 1-minute gets above that 200. As soon as the 1-minute gets above the 200, guess where my stop loss is? It's below the 21. Right? Because now the 21 is a shield. Think about it as a force field, or like you're in Halo. You got like that. You ever play Halo? They get that force field, around you. You can just go right into the enemies. You don't care. Think about that 21 exactly like that.
Cha-ching.
So now that the 21 starts crossing, right? You see the 21 starts curling up and it gets this golden cross, right? What we talk about all the time. Let me change this to white so you guys can understand exactly what I'm talking about, right? Because this would be a white line. You see something like this happen. Guess where the stop loss gets moved? Now we move the stop loss below that 200, right? Where is my horizontal line? Now we move the stop loss because it's gonna make some moves, right? It's gonna make a low and then pull up and then high. Whatever the low will be here, that will be a stop loss. And then you make another low when it makes a higher high, it makes a lower low. My stop loss. So right, it pulls back, touches, comes up, touches, right? Stop loss is here. As it goes above the 200, stop loss then exchanges the position for the 200, right? Now we come up to the 5 and the 7 minute time frame, right? Now we can start using the stop loss below the 21 on the 7 minute time frame, right? Get it? We start stepping all the way up from the low time frames to the high time frames. We're going to put our stop loss below that 21. Right
Rocketing,
now,
dude.
what we're talking about
It's
is
rocketing
playing
right
out.
now, dude. 94.6. I think it's gonna hit 95 by the time we're done streaming.
So we bought the 786 right on stream with all of you, right? And I'm expecting a big reversal here, right? So now you see, right? We entered into that position. I can take my stop loss. I'm gonna put that stop loss at break even. Literally right as you saw on stream when I entered the trade to now. We are up so much where I can put my stop loss at break even. We are not risking any money at this time. There is zero risk in the trade. Do you understand how I just conducted myself? And if you don't do this on every single trade, well, I'm sorry folks, you're setting yourself up to get wrecked. You're just playing yourself. You're playing yourself, right?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
And it's I really I want everybody to get to where I'm at, and I'm not even that far. I'm not even that far along. It might seem like I'm pretty far along, but I want you guys to understand what I'm seeing because this is insane. This is absolutely insane.
Yeah, dude.
Like, yeah.
I mean, literally on
I
point.
showed you to buy a 786. This is no joke, folks. Now we can put our stop loss even in to take profit. So now you're
Why
gonna
not?
win some money, even if you get rejected on this 21. So the 200 might get rejected, right? It curls back down to touch 21, right? Pops back up. This is exactly how it plays out every single time. When I say price repeats on the 1 minute, on the 15 minute, on the 1 hour, on the daily, every single day, you're going to show up every single day and see exactly what I'm talking about until it finally clicks, right? You like understand like, oh, this is why I'm getting wrecked. It's
Yo.
funny, right? Because once you see it, it's like, oh my God, what was I doing, right? You waited all weekend because you knew, right? Let's put this into perspective. You waited all weekend because you knew this was a bull flag. You you definitely got this, man. Anybody who's listening right now, you 100% got this. The thing you're missing is that the markets are rigged and they're going to steal your money before they go to where it's going to go. And it's literally doing exactly what I was saying last night. Accumulation. What is accumulation? Accumulation. Oh, it's going up. And then it gets wrecked. Manipulation. Right to the 786. Distribution, right? That's what we're expecting. It hasn't played out yet. Should we pull up the live from yesterday? I don't know. What do you think, Mike? Should we show them exactly
Go right
what I
ahead,
was saying yesterday?
Yeah, no, it's.
That's
I'll be honest. I worked 43 hours in 3 days, so I haven't even seen what Corey did for a live stream in the past 3 nights. But I have confidence that he basically predicted exactly what is happening right now, and it's over 95,000. It hit it just like we just predicted. It is breaking through the 95,000 range at the moment. It is going to wreck everybody. The Asian markets are taking control, and they're seeing that, hey, these Americans,
the question.
they think it's going to drop even more. These fools.
All right. That's what it is.
Yep.
During the week of Christmas. So
It just popped
can
above
take whatever you
95,000
want.
twice.
out of that, but are we gonna get Christmas right? That's the question. Gonna pop back up.
Your video is
to
playing on your
100K,
mic.
right? And everybody's
like, wow,
you hear it?
I should have bought down when it was below 100K.
You hear the volume?
Oh, yeah.
Bitcoin do that
They do that
all the time,
all the time,
right?
right?
So
Dude, it is wild right now.
Accumulation, manipulation,
Manipulation,
distribution. Right?
All right,
here. I'm
Take out the stop
laying it
loss,
down.
losses,
And
How did I know?
we could even go
How
back
did
to
I
the
know?
all-time highs, right? I'm showing you
Zoom out,
guys
zoom out.
on the daily,
Daily.
literally showing you guys in real time what I was planning out yesterday. I showed you
Right.
guys. Come on, Kyle. Come on, dude. How much you want?
Distribution,
Right?
right?
Take out the
Stop
stop losses,
losses,
and we
and
could even go back to new all-time highs.
highs.
So,
All right,
I want to
right.
know, Corey,
Let's.
what's your prediction for Monday?
I'm a time traveler, dude. I gotta just let you know. I came from the future. Let you know. Like, if you want to get rich, this is what I did. Right? Not telling you what to do.
No.
But yeah, I'm showing you.
What's your
showing
prediction
you.
for Monday? That's what I want to know.
What's my prediction for Monday?
100%.
I want to get the highs. Back above 100K. We're gonna see some crazy stuff.
You're saying
gonna see
100K on Monday? $100K on Monday.
Right? Wouldn't that be wild? Yeah, I mean, honestly, Mike, I don't even want to sound like that, but my model tells me, yeah, that's what's on the table. It's back above 100K this week, and everybody's gonna be wishing they bought when Bitcoin went to under 100K, right? They got played once again. I'm
So-
sorry, folks.
So if people,
You should have subscribed to Manic Money.
yeah,
I
so
gotta say.
I feel like it's important to mention right now. If you were to bring up the S&P 500 chart and transpose that on top of the Bitcoin chart, what you're going to see is that these two things are basically coupled right now. So when Bitcoin is at 100K, the S&P 500 is at 6,000. So in the morning before the markets open on the conventional markets, if you see Bitcoin marching to 100K, buy, just not financial advice, but
Yeah, you can't do that.
you can be very confident in jumping in to some S&P 500 $600 calls, because when Bitcoin is hitting 100K, S&P 500 is hitting 6,000.
That's, I
Throwing that
mean,
out there.
I just don't follow I don't follow it. I don't know what's going on with TradFi, so I just don't know.
Bring up
But
the S&P 500 chart. Take a peek.
I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah, tell me what you think. You know, it's volatile,
It's looking very similar.
right, dude?
And with TradFi, so yeah, it's almost it. The only thing I gotta say about it is that we haven't gone past the dealers. We're not in the dealers range yet.
Yeah,
So that's the only thing. But it does look like an inverse head and shoulders like Bitcoin's doing, you know what I'm saying?
exactly.
It's kind of this weird inverted head and shoulders pattern. And it's from what I've seen, um, there's a lot of there's a lot of retail traders that are tricked into going short right now, and I hope you're not one of them, right? I really
Me?
hope you're not one of them.
I'm not one of them.
No, like
I'm looking at
our viewers that are watching, right? Because there's not you, Mike, because we talk on a daily basis, but there's a couple of my students that are out there, and there's a couple people who are watching what I do who are not part of my mentorship, and they're kind of trying to do their own thing, and that's okay. But I just want to let you guys know, if you're watching this, if you're short right now, I really want you guys to really think about what you're doing, because we're in the bull market. And well, I mean, if you're shorting in the bull market, I hope you know how to take profit. That's all I know. That's all I got to say about that, right? If you know how to take profit, don't even listen to me. I'm an idiot, right? I know how to conduct myself. I know how to do this. But if you're not one of those people, right? And if you're short right now and you're expecting, oh, Crypto Corey said that we're going to the fair value gap at 83. I'm sorry to say that we might take the stop losses out before we go there. It could we can go all the way up into the bull market, and then that might be our bottom for the next bear market. There's a little clue for you, something to put into your journal, right? That's why we have it on the chart. That could be the bottom of our next bull market. It's not saying that fair value gap has to get filled within the next week, 2 weeks, month, 2 months, 6 months, even a year, right? We can be 3 years on from now and we come back to that $83,000. And wouldn't that be beautiful? It would be perfect. Why would I
Perfecto.
say that would be beautiful? Right? Why would I say that would be beautiful? Because Bitcoin has done it. It's done it time and time and time again. We're showing you the simple, literally exactly what it does.
So,
There is, yeah,
Crypto
go
Corey,
ahead.
there is a giant hunk of medium rare beef waiting for me downstairs. It's fully cooked. It's past its rest.
All right.
If you want to continue on with your analysis and such, you can just like keep going.
Yeah, we're good. But we'll get another stream in tomorrow. But
Oh yes.
just let everybody know I am currently long. Let's jump into that 1 minute, and you can see we bought that 786.
Yeah.
I just gotta let everybody know, like we bought that 786 live on stream with you guys, and come on, like this is what we do, right? And stop loss is below that low. I'm going to bed happy tonight.
Oh yes. Are we gonna be live streaming on Christmas? I think we should probably live stream on Christmas.
I'm gonna live stream if you're live stream, but
I'll
yeah,
be
I'm
there.
gonna live stream on Christmas.
I'll be there.
Yeah.
So my plan on Christmas Day is to basically rock peanut butter and jelly shots all night, all day. So we're gonna be like white girl wasted, dude.
That's gonna be crazy.
But I'm down, 100%.
I forgot about the peanut butter whiskey. The peanut butter whiskey is pretty fire.
If you're gonna do it, you get Screwball.
You should send me a bottle of peanut butter whiskey. I'd pay you for it.
I
forgot
will.
about that.
So I like Screwball and Chambord. My sister turned me
Yeah,
on to
Screwball
this
is
too.
pretty good.
Yeah, so Screwball, peanut butter whiskey, Chambord, raspberry liqueur. And what you do is you dip the shot glass rim into some warmed peanut butter. All natural is best. And you just do your Chambord and Screwball, half and half. Whew. You can do that all day.
All day, he says. You can do it all day from the moment you wake up. No, that is not drinking advice. There is no advice given on this channel.
I mean,
I'm
it's
telling you right now.
America, so you should caffeinate first. You know, do your morning routine. I tend to not drink before noon because I feel like if you drink before noon, that means you're an alcoholic, and we're not trying to do that.
Well, honestly, you can drink before noon as long as you're like doing some hard work. So, say if you're like 5, 6 pitches up on like a 1,000-foot multi-pitch climb, and your buddy has some wine, and you're like trying to calm the nerves, be like, you know what? Yeah, I can take a couple sips of wine right now, right, to get myself up the next pitch because yeah, it's overhanging and the rock is loose, and if I make a wrong move, I might kill somebody or myself.
Yep. That's fair. That's fair. I agree. Like,
I have my eye on. I just want to let you know. I have my eye on Castleton Tower within the next 2 months, for Moab. So yeah, it's a big goal for me.
yeah, no, everybody
And we're
check
gonna.
out his YouTube page, Clovehitch Corey. He's got some good shit
That's
on
it.
there.
That's it. We have all the live videos of me summiting all these crazy summits, right? And I mean, you can just go look at that, right? Go look at the videos. But like I said, I have my eye on Castleton Tower. I'm gonna pull up a picture right now. What do you think?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's not the this is not what I was looking for. Yeah, let me pull up the this is Castleton
Damn,
Tower.
dude.
So we're gonna
Damn, bro. That's
this
crazy.
is the next couple months that I have my eyes set on this. So it's like a 5'9", so it's well within my abilities.
That's a phallic
I'm a
symbol if I ever seen one.
If a lot of people base jump off of this, so
Really?
I mean that's next on my goal.
They have to climb up first,
yeah.
though, right?
Yeah, so you just toss your haul bag off with all your equipment with a small parachute and let it just drop down, and then you just base jump off of it.
That's wild.
You know.
Yep.
So
I hope you get all of the success. 100%. Everything works out as planned. Putting that out there right now. I'm gonna.
it will.
I'm gonna evoke
100%.
Jesus and everything else on it with my Vatican priest exercised blessed necklace that I never remove.
I gotta tell you, Mike, you gotta come out to Moab, and I'll pay for a tandem jump, right? You know, we'll skydive together. What do you think?
I'll be there soon, dude. I'll be there with my Sony 4K camera, and we'll figure out a way to film that bitch. I will be.
And I just gotta tell you, I mean, like, you just gotta arch, like what my tutor told me. Just arch, dude. That's all you gotta do. Just arch.
Arch the back, like straight up cobra.
You should take the The AFF. That's what you should do. I would love to see you take an AFF.
Which stands for
The Accelerated Free Fall course.
Jesus. Good times.
Learn how to control your body as you're falling. You know.
Oh, I know. I know.
I'm going. I gotta go to keep my a currency recent. So I gotta go jump. Not this weekend, but next weekend. So we're gonna go drive down to New Mexico near Albuquerque and do some skydiving.
Damn.
Right? That's gonna be sick.
At a strange place.
Yeah, it's gonna be a new spot.
Okay.
We're licensed, so yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
What it is.
Fingers crossed, bro. But
I'll let you get back. Get you eating some food. I'm
Yeah, I
gonna eat
gotta-
some food as well.
this time we got an hour and a half going, man. We killed it. We killed
Yeah,
it. Some
we
live
killed
grades
it.
for you.
So
Some predictions.
we're gonna
for
do the
next
same
week,
thing
dude.
tomorrow.
Yeah, some predictions for the next week. $600 spy calls, not financial advice.
And I'm saying Bitcoin back above 100K for the close, and
love
it's
it.
gonna just piss people off.
I love it. No, throw it out there, dude. Throw it out there. You know, you already know. It's going there.
I don't really know, but I'm playing what I'm playing, and I have some real money and I have some demo money behind.
We're
it,
time
so-
travelers.
Yeah,
So
I bought
we
this-
actually
I
do
bought
know.
the 786 for you. I literally bought the 786, and we're gonna come back tomorrow. We're gonna come back the next day after, and I'm gonna just drive this out of the park. I'm just like, wow, guys, you know what? How did Crypto Corey know to buy the 786? Well, I've been showing it. I've been literally showing you every single stream. And if you haven't gotten it yet, well, I'll see you next weekend.
Hell yeah. No, we'll be on tomorrow. We will be on
All right.
tomorrow. But yeah, next weekend as well.
Yeah. If you didn't learn your lesson, we'll see you next week. 'Cause
Yeah.
We're still here, same time every day.
Yep. And I hope you all enjoy your Christmas. Be safe. Holidays can be a little bit crazy. Everybody's on
Yep.
their phones and nobody's paying attention to the road. Be a defensive driver.
Yep.
Be safe.
And if you're jumping on a plane, make sure you hit me up because I'm going to be in the Albuquerque area. And if you want to see Crypto Corey and you want to jump skydive with Crypto Corey, well, hit me up. I'll be right here. All right.
Nice.
All right, guys. Till the next one. We're going to
Peace.
see